What's up, y'all? I'm back. So listen, some of y'all be really getting in y'all feelings about my videos. And what y'all got to understand is you don't have to accept the message. You don't even have to agree. But just know it's thousands of people hitting me up every day, like letting me know that the seeds and the knowledge that I'm dropping is really helping them, look within themselves and change stuff. And from me to y'all, like to the mad people, I've never, and I know y'all ain't me, but I've never gotten mad when somebody called me out on my shit. I just haven't. Even if I really did feel some type of way, I never gave them shit just because, like, at the end of the day, I know that's what it takes to grow. Like, if nobody never said anything to anybody, you know how many people be fucking lost right now? Some people that's doing extremely well in life and very successful. If somebody hadn't came and said, hey, bitch, that shit you doing don't make sense, they would still be doing the same old shit. So with that being said, I'm going to keep making my videos, bitch. So y'all listen, I'm going to get right to it. So listen, y'all. Back in like 1902, it was a scientist by the name of Ivan Pavlov. And for those of y'all that's taking psychology in college and stuff like that and may have taken it in high school, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But you got Pavlov's theory of salivation. So to break it down for y'all, for my hood people or whatever, I fucks with y'all. So you got a scientist, right? He did an experiment on dogs, right? So he proposed the idea that dogs, and some of y'all got pit bulls and stuff like that, your dog is already born with the ability to salivate. Like the dog already knows that when it sees or smells food, its mouth is going to water. And of course, y'all should know the spit and the saliva in your mouth is a part of the digestion process. So that's why your mouth water up when you put food in it or when you see food or when you're about to eat, right? So this scientist, Pavlov, he took dogs, right? And he introduced the idea that these animals are born already knowing how to salivate. So a baby, a little puppy, when he born, he already know you put some food in front of him, he smell it, it enhances his senses and he ready to eat. So his body automatically already does that. That's something that's unconditioned, meaning he wasn't taught that, he was born with the ability to do that. So with humans, we're born with emotions, right? So we're born, whether we know the names of the emotions or not. As a little kid, we're born with anger, sadness, happiness, excitement, all the feelings that they teach you in like kindergarten to recognize what they are. We're born with those, whether we ever taught what each one mean or not. So a 1-year-old knows, like, when I'm playing with a toy and I can't get it to do what I want it to do, this feeling of frustration comes over me. It automatically comes on its own. That's my body's natural reaction to something that frustrates me. I don't have to be taught to be frustrated or to be angry or whatever. Okay, so back to the scientist Pavlov. So he introduced the idea that dogs are already going to salivate when they see or smell food. That's something that's unconditioned. So now the term or the process of conditioning is when you take something like that is somebody already has the ability to do and you control it. So what Pavlov did is he took a bell, right? And so what he did is every time he brought food out for these dogs, he rung the bell. So now the dogs are being conditioned to associate the bell with food, which is something that they originally did not do when they was born. So now Pavlov got it to where every time these dogs eat, he rang the bell. So now it's to the point where the dogs start salivating at the sound of the bell before they even see the food. So he's now took something that they were unconditioned to do and now conditioned them to do it on his command. So every time he rang his bell, the dogs come running, they automatically, their mouth start watering because they associate the sound of the bell with the food. So now let's go back to humans, right? So some of y'all in relationships and friendships and stuff like that, and y'all conditioned right now, y'all don't even know it. You dating right now on Ivan Pavlov and you don't even know it. The reason being is they don't even know that they are Ivan Pavlov. So what I mean by that, and I know y'all like, damn, where's she going with this? What I mean by that is in a situation like what I was talking about, where you got a baby mama and a baby daddy, right? And the baby daddy, he's a male and he's a human being. So he's already born with the feelings of anger, frustration, like all that stuff, right? But your baby mama, she Ivan Pavlov. Know why? Because anytime something go on and she want to set you off, just like Ivan wanted to set those dogs off and make them salivate on his command, she had that power, except for her bell is words. So what I mean by that is you and your baby mama might have a disagreement or something and y'all talking about it or whatever. So in her mind, I want a reaction out of this nigga. So I'm finna set him off. I'm finna ring my bell like Ivan Pavlov. So she old puss ass nigga, old bitch ass deadbeat, old fuck ass nigga. And what you do? Just like the motherfucking dogs at the sound of that bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, your ass go off. You jump up, you in a rage, oh fuck you bitch, you grabbing your stuff. She got the ability to be that scientist and treat you just like them dogs in Ivan Pavlov's theory of salivation. Some of y'all get treated like that every day by family members, by friends. So the point that I'm making to y'all is that the day you learn to control your own self and not be conditioned, you control your emotions, you'll be a much better person. Like once I learned to not feed into shit and not let people be able to tick me off, once I learned to control what words and what phrases and what actions I choose to react to, or I choose to allow me to you know what I'm saying, go into that state of rage or to set me off, once I learned to control that, I became a much better person. That's why I can stand in the midst of the hood and make a video like I don't fucking fight, when in my area that shit is seen as like a fucking disease. Everybody like, oh, if a bitch say something to me, I'm gonna knock them out. So girls can come up to you and they can say, oh, pussy asshole, that's why I fucked your man. And then you gonna flip off the handle. Fucking lose your freedom, then they'll lose your kids. All cause a bitch conditioned your ass. The society and the hood you live in conditioned your ass to react a certain way off of certain words, phrases, and shit. I don't do that. Even when it comes to racism, when I be sitting in places and stuff like that and I hear white people saying racist stuff, or not even, I'm not even gonna just say white people, just any race, saying that shit don't bother me. All that, oh, you nigger, I don't give a fuck. That's a word. I choose what I'm gonna jump up and react off of. And like I told y'all in the video I made about fighting, I'm not doing shit unless I feel threatened. And I'm sorry, but words don't threaten me. They don't. That's talk. Now get your ass in my personal space. It's a different story. But that's me choosing to react based off when that emotion hit me on its own. When that emotion of threat come over me on its own without somebody ringing a fucking bell, then I'm going to react. But some of y'all got to stop sitting around, man, letting these people treat y'all like they're fucking scientists and y'all the dogs in the theory. I'm telling you, man, and look it up. 1902, Ivan Pavlov, theory of salivation. Some of y'all is just like that right now, man. Just like that. A bitch say one word to y'all and it set y'all off and it'll tear y'all whole life up. Whole life up. And I know this to be true because I used to do it to niggas all the time. I've been wise beyond my years. So back when I was ignorant, I would do that all the time. I used to know that the person I'm dating, I could say one thing and set this nigga off. Every time. But the thing about it is, if you guys wisen up, a person won't be able to do that. If you females wisen up, another female wouldn't be able to do that to you. And dudes do it to females, females do it to dudes. This ain't no video where I'm putting it on the women or putting it on the men. We all do it to each other. I'm saying as a person, if you sit back and you fucking take personal accountability for when your emotions come out and how you choose to deal with that, because somebody can say something, it can make you angry. You don't have to be like the dogs and go run and do it. You don't have to do that. So somebody can ring that bell and it might actually bring up that emotion of anger in you. That don't mean you have to act on it. Once you learn to control your actions, you become a much better person. I promise y'all, if you can master that shit within your own self, you will become a much better person, and success in getting through stuff will become much easier to reach. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all some good ass shit, man. For real, for real. Don't be them dogs. And stop letting bitches be around you doing that Ivan Pavlov shit, ringing that motherfucking bell, conditioning your ass. Stop.